We got anyone in the waiting room yet?
No one there yet, no. But they have sent in videos and stuff. So they do know it's on.
Yeah, I would imagine it's probably just around like work stuff that they've got on.
Yeah, of course.
One of those things though with runtime is because I mean it's fine, but it just eats into their own game time really.
Yeah, no, well, 100%.
I haven't got my game show jacket. All right, hang on. Well, I've never done a game show without it, so I better go get it.
Lucky coat.
Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Lawrence. I'm hiding behind the slightly ominous spinning wheel. We will be with you shortly. Can we just confirm, is it still 10 we're expecting, I believe?
Actually, we've got everyone here, so we did have I think one more person that hasn't been able to attend, so we've got a full house.
No problem. It's going to be head-to-head then, guys. As in 4v4, two teams, I think, will be the best way to do this in that case. Let's turn down Chesney Hawks. I'm going to make an appearance now, so you can put a voice to a face. Here we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's playing Chesney again. Right, he's going round. He doesn't want to stop. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bucket Racers, a journey through the history of game shows. Now, I'm just going to reel off a bit of a script. Let me spotlight my video for you very quickly. I'm just going to reel off a bit of a script so we know that everyone is set up and good to play. Then we're going to be putting you into your breakout rooms, and you're going to be going head-to-head in your own immersive, bespoke game showing afternoon. So, first things first, you're all on Zoom. That's good. That's a good start. Zoom is where you're going to be in your breakout rooms. And that's going to be where you're in your teams. We're going to do 2 teams of 4. So it's going to be a head-to-head this afternoon. So the other things that we use are YouTube. If you've used Zoom before, you'll know that you lose the host video as soon as you go into a breakout room. So I'm over on YouTube.
In order for us to calculate your points in real time, you will need to submit your form at the end of each round. This will bring you to an Edit Your Response page. Click on Edit Your Response, and then under the Pick a Round menu, select the round that we're playing. For example, here is the History round, and you can see all of the answer fields for you to fill in as you're playing along. Once you've filled those in, click Submit, Edit Your Response, and then head on over to the next round of gameplay. Again, here we've picked the Serial Killer round, click Next. All of the answer fields are there, and once you're finished, click Submit, and then edit your response once again.
There you go. You should be able to hear me on YouTube. Shanna, I was talking about perhaps a deliberate delay, so you can hear a bit of Duran Duran. I was on mute. There you go. Even doing this multiple times a day, you still end up on mute sometimes.
Touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt down after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolves.
There we go, breakout room in.
I'm on the hunt down after you.
Maybe there's more than one Duran Duran fan, as is clearly established by our first team there. That's going to be tough to beat, and I'll explain why in just a moment.
Stuck through the forest, too close to hide. I'll be upon you by the moonlight side. High blood drumming on your skin, it's so tight. You feel my heat, I'm just a moment behind. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Center the sound, I'm lost and found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Stride on the line, it's discord and rhyme. I howl and I whine, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, I'm running inside.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm hungry like the wolf.
Breakout room all ready to go. Just waiting on breakout room 2 now. Expecting big things from this team name. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both team names are in just in time. They haven't lost themselves a point. Very well done. Ooh. Duran Duran didn't want to stop there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Here we go. It's time to crack on with the show. It's game day, ladies and gentlemen. It's game day. Matillion are on the game show this afternoon. Let's give them a massive round of applause. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Bucket Races, a journey through the history of game shows. In fact, USA meets the UK, a journey through the history of game shows. A 90-minute interactive head-to-head bespoke immersive game show experience. We're going to be competing in teams in order to try and earn the most points and be crowned Bucket Races, a journey through the history of game shows champion. So I think we need to have a little look at who we've got on the game show this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Quiz Team Aguilera in Breakout Room 2, and in Breakout Room 1, they're my favourite team name, primarily because no one has used this team name ever. We've had a good 1,500 teams enter this now, and no one has ever decided to go with the Duran Duran song. So hungry like a wolf, ladies and gentlemen, in Breakout Room 1, you've earned yourself a bonus point. Let's give them a massive round of applause. There we go. On the one hand, no points for originality, but on the other hand, absolutely original because no one's ever done it before. So very good stuff. Love that team name. So we've seen the teams. I think now we need to take a look at a random selection of some of today's contestants.
Hey, my name's Andrew, I'm 42 and I'm playing from Newcastle in the UK.
That's a loud video, Andrew.
Hi, my name's Drew Jacobs. I work in marketing at Matillion. I'm a Gemini. I like long walks on the beach, a really good ribeye steak, and a good glass of red wine. Look forward to meeting you soon.
Hi, I'm Dominic. I think everyone knows me, and looking forward to playing the game today.
Hello, my name is Matthew Scully. Matillion. Hello, I'm Kenneth, Matillion's money man.
There we go, the money man himself, ladies and gentlemen. It's Kenneth. Thank you so much for sending those videos in. Absolutely great stuff. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We've seen the contestants. We've got the team names. So all we need to do now is, in fact, jump into our virtual studio, if you will, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. And as you'll see, we've got a nice timeline here for you to take you through the history of game shows. Now, our journey always begins in the 1930s. Is when the first game show came out of the UK, in fact. The first ever game show was broadcast by the BBC. That was in 1936. Now, its format was simple. Teams of established organisations would go head-to-head at spelling the most correct words. It was hosted by a gentleman called Freddie Greasewood, dressed in a schoolmaster's garb. It was, in fact, the only game show of the 1930s, and, would you believe it, the first ever episode saw the USA take on the UK. So come and join me for the first game show of this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Spelling Bee!
For the second time, the battle is on, and Pathé Gazette is privileged to present exclusive pictures inside Broadcasting House with spelling master Tom Woodruff at the table on the right. The British spellers you will see at the microphone are first actress Fabia Drake, second Secretary Margaret Baines, and third schoolboy J.E. Killick.
Hello, and welcome to Spelling Bee. The rules are simple. Spell the word correctly, and you'll get yourself the points. I shall read 2 words to you in total, and you'll have around 20 seconds to work out their spelling. I shall now read to you your first word. Your first word is verdancy. That's verdancy. I shall now use it in a sentence. I was surprised when I visited Scotland by the almost rainforest-like verdancy of the gardens. Verdancy. Your second word is nudiosturgeon. That's nudiosturgeon. I shall now use it in a sentence. Nudiosturgeon is one of the only words not in the iPhone dictionary. It means the day before yesterday. Nudiosturgeon. And that's it for Spelling Bee, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and good night. And there we go. So that's how it works. When you're happy with your answers, click submit, and then you can head on over to the next round of gameplay. Now, with the subsequent rounds, we will go back and give you the answers. We don't do that on the spelling round, but we will do that on the rounds coming up. So, ladies and gentlemen, this next round means that we need to head on over to the 1940s. Now, in the UK, television production had shut down. That was because we were in the throes of the Second World War. However, production in the US did continue, and game shows started to pick up quite some bit. We were introduced to the first ever comedic host, which was Groucho Marx. He had a radio show that was a bit of a game show, and then it converted into a television show when television became more of a popular medium. Now, Dominic, thank you very much for selecting this round, for the questions in this round. We're over to the second game show of this afternoon. It's The Secret Word.
DeSoto and the DeSoto Plymouth dealers, coast to coast, present Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life.
Groucho sent me to see the new DeSoto.
Groucho sent me, and I love to drive this car. It's long and low and roomy, you're so handsome you can see.
It's powerful, and I'm so glad that Groucho sent me. Listen to him when you hear Groucho say,
Go drive the new DeSoto at DeSoto Plymouth dealers today.
There we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to try and do a Groucho Marx impression. I've got my cigar and moustache that'll do it for me, although it won't stay on very long. These are absolutely rubbish, so it's probably going to drop off halfway through. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Secret Word. Now, this is the game show where gambling on your general knowledge became the first game show to allow people to gamble on their general knowledge. So, the way that this round works, it means that in the first two questions, you can either decide that you want to stick with your answers or continue and gamble it for more. So you'll be presented with run with the points or gamble for more. If you run with the points, then if you get the first two correct, you'll take away 2 points. If you decide to gamble for more, you open up the possibility of earning more points, but if you get any of the questions wrong, you will lose all of your points. So it's up to you. Do you want to stick after the first two questions or not? Now, the first thing we're going to do is go to the pop culture round as selected by Dominic. The pop culture round. And the first two questions are this, ladies and gentlemen. The first two questions for the pop culture round are this. Who was the first winner of The Masked Singer, ladies and gentlemen? Who is the first winner of The Masked Singer? So that's question number 1. And then question number 2 is, what did the Mandalorian fans name the child in the Disney Plus series? So, ladies and gentlemen, once you've answered those questions, tell us, are you confident with your answers, or would you like to gamble for more? Are you confident with your answers? And would you like to gamble for more? If you're confident and you don't want to gamble for more, then make sure that you run with the points. If you would like to gamble for some more points, then you have every opportunity now. Set yourself ahead from the flock. So we're going to go to the next set of questions now, ladies and gentlemen. If you've decided to run with the points, you can sit back and relax in the knowledge that you are safe. If you've decided to gamble for more, I'll put you out of your misery. I'll give you the next set of questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, question number 3, if you've decided to gamble for more, is this. Which Avenger other than Captain America was able to pick up Thor's Mjolnir hammer? That's his hammer. I believe it said Mjolnir in the Marvel movies. Which other Avenger was able to pick up Thor's hammer in the Avenger movies? And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, which pop star is the godmother of both Elton John's sons? The answer may surprise you. Which pop star is the godmother? This is not going to last much longer. Is the godmother of both Elton John's sons, ladies and gentlemen. So when you're happy with your answers, you can click submit, and then we will go back and we will reveal the answers on this one, ladies and gentlemen. We will reveal the answers on this one. So when you're happy with your answers, you can click submit and we will reveal the answers. We'll go back and give them to you, and I'll try and get this moustache to stay on my face a bit better. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So best of luck with this, best of luck with this, best of luck with this. I can also see both teams scoring 1 point on the first round. Nudisturgeon is a tricky word to spell. It's a tricky word to spell. So, when you're happy with your answers, ladies and gentlemen, click submit, and we will go back and we will reveal the answers. Now, did anyone see the secret word? It did pop up there. You'll notice when you go to submit your answers, you'll be asked for the secret word. Did anybody see the secret word? It did pop up. It did pop up. Well done if you got it, ladies and gentlemen. Well done if you got it. The secret word, there we go. I'm going to get rid of this now. It's not doing me any favours. I can stick with my cigar. I've got a duck around here as well. Anyone who's seen this show will know that there was a duck involved. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, anyone who saw the secret word would have seen a digital version of the duck. So get those answers in, ladies and gentlemen. Get those answers in. And when you're happy with your answers, click submit. And we will go back and reveal the answers to this pop culture round. Now, it's almost in silence this round because, well, there wasn't any backing music in the early days. So get those answers in, ladies and gentlemen. Get those answers in. I believe there's Ed informs me there's a lot of collaborative decision making going on, which is what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen. When you're happy with your answers, click submit. And then we will go back and we will reveal what the answers are, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go back and I can try and sort out this gateway that I've got going on here. There we go. Gateway into another world, but there we go. We'll shut the other world off. Best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. Best of luck with this round. And when you're happy with your answers, click submit. Click submit. Did you get the secret word? That's what we want to know. Did you get the secret word? Well done if you spotted it. Well done if you spotted it. So when you're happy with your answers, click submit, ladies and gentlemen. Click submit. And we will go and reveal what the answers are. As mentioned in the first round, both teams picking up 1 point. Both teams picking up 1 point. Well done, Hungry Like the Wolf. Well done, Hungry Like the Wolf. Answers in there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just waiting on Quiz Team Aguilera. Hungry Like the Wolf. You didn't gamble for more. You ran with the points. You ran with the points. Did it pay off? Oh no, you did gamble for more. What am I talking about? You did gamble for more. So, did it pay off? You've been tripped up. You've been tripped up. I can reveal you've been tripped up, which we will explain in a minute. It's a similar answer that lots of people have given us, but it is in fact a slightly different answer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back and reveal what the answers are now. We're going to reveal what the answers are. So, for the pop culture round, the first answer to the first question, which was who was the original winner of The Masked Singer, that was T-Pain. That was T-Pain. Baby Yoda was the name of what they called the child in The Mandalorian. It was the nickname was Baby Yoda. It was Baby Yoda. Well done for getting this right, Hungry Like a Wolf, but I'm afraid because you got the last question wrong, no points. Vision was also able to pick up Thor's hammer, but in fact, it is Lady Gaga who is the godmother to both of Elton John's children. It's Lady Gaga, ladies and gentlemen. Now we start to transform into the world of colour television. As you'll see here, we start to go into colour. We're going back to the studio and we're over to the 1950s now. And this is when game shows really started to ramp up. In the 1950s, the US and the UK went game showing mad. Game shows were popping up left, right and centre. And we were introduced to the first ever music formatted game show. It was this one.
Name That Tune. Brought to you by Amazing Liquid Free Zone that removes corns and calluses, relieves pain fast. And now Free Zone presents Name That Tune. Yes, it's Name That Tune with Harry Salter's Orchestra and starring George DeWitt.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Name That Tune. This is meant to be an Elvis get-up, but I'll let you decide. I think it looks like I'm being slowly possessed by Cher, or in line with the Euros, perhaps it looks like Kevin Keegan had a bit of a bad season. I don't know. I'll let you decide, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Name That Tune. In this round, we've got 4 songs for you. One from the 70s, one from the 80s, one from the 90s, and one from the noughties. All you need to do is try and name that tune. Now, it is multiple choice, but there are a few curveballs in there as well. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One from the 1970s. It's an absolute cracker, if you ask me, but can you name that tune?
Freak out. You freak, say she. Freak out. Freak out. You freak, say she. Freak out. Have you heard about the new dance craze?
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. One from the 1970s, one from the 1970s. The next up, we've got one from the 1980s, ladies and gentlemen. We've got one from the 1980s. And this is, if you've been at home in lockdown and trying to perfect some new skills, perhaps you've been on YouTube and you've decided to try and do a bit of DIY, maybe teach yourself, looking at some tutorials. If you have, you may have ended up with this video instead. It was a meme for around 5 or 6 years, and it was also a massive hit in the USA and the UK, reaching #1 and holding the top spot for some time in the 80s. It's an absolute cracker, ladies and gentlemen. But can you name that tune? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's one from the 1990s. One from the 1990s, ladies and gentlemen. It was the beginning of girl power. It was the beginning of girl power. It was a massive hit during Euro 96. I keep banging on about the Euros. It was a massive hit in the 90s, in 1996. Again, reaching the top spot in the USA and the UK on the Billboard Hot 100. It was the beginning of girl power. It was absolutely amazing. I got to see these guys in concert twice, in fact, and I'm very grateful. I went once when I was 11, and I think I was super excited. The second time I was 14, and I think I probably went kicking and screaming. But I'm actually very grateful looking back because they've almost become sort of global icons, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't want to let my mum down as well. She booked the tickets for me. So there we go. As I said, I'm very grateful. Here's a massive single of theirs. It was their first ever single from the 1990s. But can you name that tune? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. And now we've got one from the noughties. He's a producer. He's created a film about his own life. He's a director. He's a rapper. He's absolutely all-round very good at what he does. Here's one of his singles from the early noughties, ladies and gentlemen. But can you name that tune?
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, did you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All multiple choice for you, but as I said, there are a few curveballs in there. So, best of luck. When you're happy with your answers, you can click submit, and then we will give you the answers for this round, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give you the answers for this round. Well, while you're doing that, we can take a look at the next round, because we're in the 1950s for one more. Hungry Like a Wolf there, 4 out of 4. No Catching You Out, Top Flight Speed. But while we're waiting on the answers, ladies and gentlemen, we will do we'll show you the next round. This was the first round that delved into the world of physical challenges.
People are funny. And starring parts,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to People Are Funny. Now, before this game show experience began, we invited you to send us your party tricks in order to, well, what you will now realise is win some points. So, in the 1950s, this particular game show invited people up onto the stage to perform party tricks in order to win prizes. Now, as I mentioned, some of you sent us your party tricks. I must say, some of them are very good, ladies and gentlemen. We received 4 overall. For this reason, we've actually awarded everyone some points, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you were in first place, you've gained your team 3 points. Second place, 2 points. Third place, 1 point. If the team who's in third has got the same person in it twice, let Ed know and we'll put in the points manually for you. What you need to do is just select the box, ladies and gentlemen, for whichever positions you came in. You can select more than one box. Thank you so much for sending these videos in. Here's a short compilation of People Are Funny.
All right, here's my party trick. I'm going to make this stack of coins disappear from my elbow. Let's hope it works. I usually get this about 1 out of 5 times. 1, 2, 3.
Not
Okay,
bad
party
there.
trick
That was
time.
very impressive.
So my party trick is beer mat flipping. Very well known to people who spend a lot of time in pubs in their youth, such as myself. The objective is you've got to flip the beer mats over the...
Oh, it's disappeared. I don't know where's it gone, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the rest of the video gone? I can show you the clips individually. Let me do that for you. And when you're happy with your answers for the Name That Tune round, please click submit. If you're happy with the answers for the Name That Tune round, please click submit. Back to People Are Funny, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, party trick time. So my party trick is beer mat flipping. Very well known to people who spend a lot of time in pubs in their youth, such as myself. The objective is you've got to flip the beer mats over the edge of a table without them actually touching the table and then catch them in your hand. So I'm going to do a little bit of that today, and let's see if that works.
So this is third position,
Here we go.
ladies and gentlemen.
I've got coasters because I don't have beer mats. And now for the big crescendo.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Hooray!
Very good stuff there. Very good stuff there. Let's take a look at second place now, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at second place. Here we go. Ooh.
Hello, team. This trick would normally be done with another type of beverage, but I'll do this in a office-friendly way. Let's see if it works with water. Oh, look at these.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Very refreshing on this hot day. I'm a little bit jealous, if I'm completely honest with you. And then we go, and then the final party trick. I am going to.
So I've only got 30 seconds. I'm going to go really, really quick. Anybody who's seen me do this face to face, they know it takes usually a little bit longer than 30 seconds. And I'm not sure whether it works on Zoom. It's definitely more of an in-person thing. However, my party trick is invisibility. When I click my fingers, I'm going to disappear.
So first place.
The click's not very good because I'm a bit nervous.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We liked that very much. Massive round of applause. So that was first position. So we got 2 third places, a second place for the man opening the bottles with the water, and then first place was for the disappearing gentleman. Very good. We haven't seen that before, which is why I got first place for originality, and I thought it was pulled off pretty well. So good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for sending those in. We'll go back and we'll reveal the music answers now as well to the Name That Tune. So well done to the teams there. Teams getting at least 3 out of 4 or above. Tune number 1 was Le Freak. Everybody getting that. That's normally the one that trips people up. Then It's Never Gonna Give You Up. Then it was Wannabe and Lose Yourself. So well done if you got any of those answers at home, ladies and gentlemen. Well done if you got any of those answers at home. Now we're heading on over to the 1960s. And the 1960s in the UK saw the launch of a new channel. That was BBC Two. Now, BBC Two did very little to alter the outlook for game shows, as it had been designed for more serious programming. And it wasn't until It's a Knockout came on the scene, which if you haven't seen before is worth getting up on YouTube. It's absolutely ludicrous. People in costumes over 10 feet tall going head-to-head on outdoor obstacle course runs with guns, turntables, bungee runs, you name it, it was absolute chaos. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in the 1960s, we did start to see a bit of a crossover between game shows in the US and the UK. Opposed to head-to-heading against each other, they were coming up with similar game shows with different names, but the same concept. Now, this next one was the first ever game show to be for families, ladies and gentlemen. So come and join me for the first hybrid game show of the 1960s. It's this one.
It's Family
Feud! This is Joey Patone from Universal Orlando Resort in sunny Florida. And now, here's the star of our show. Give it up for Steve Harvey!
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Family Misfuse. There you go. So in the UK, we have Family Fortunes. In the US, we have the massive hit, which is Family Feud. And we've therefore got Family Misfortunes and Family Fuse. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was a game show round where comedy was really starting to come through with their presenters, and it was built for families as well. It was the first sort of panel-based game show with families. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this particular round, we're going to ask you to answer the top 5 items for the following question. So, you need to name something that people spray on themselves. Name something that people spray on themselves. If you get the top answer, you get 5 points. The second to top answer, 4 points. The third to top answer, 3 points, and so on. If you name something that's not in the top 5, you won't get any points. So best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a few different. There's quite a few amount of points up for grabs on this one. So what we're going to do is that we're going to play you a song written by the infamous Ed Support. He's a very talented musician. For those who are UK based, he plays with Ollie Murs, the saxophonist. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to give you 2.5 minutes on this one, ladies and gentlemen. 2.5 minutes to get those answers in. Best of luck. We want your top 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we just go through this song a couple of times. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Start thinking about submitting those answers. Top 5. Hungry Like a Wolf. You're in. You've done well on that round, Hungry Like a Wolf. Very well done. Oh, I'm on mute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well done. Send us your answers. Now, Hungry Like a Wolf, you've done pretty well on that round, just dropping off one of them, just missing out one of the answers. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Best of luck. Best of luck with this. We're going to bring you up the answers now of the top 5. Now, what I will say, we can play the little wrong answer for insect repellent was not there. Insect repellent was not there, hungry like a wolf. But all of your other answers were. So very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Top 5. So number one, ladies and gentlemen, is fake tan. Number 1 was in fact fake tan. Number 2 was deodorant. Well done for getting that. Perfume was number 3. Sunscreen was number 4. And hairspray was number 5. So very, very well done for getting hairspray as well. I think just missing the fake tan. On that one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So well done. With that, we're back to the studio. We can probably have a little look at the points at the moment. Little look at the points. Let's go back to the studio. So as it currently stands, ladies and gentlemen, in second place, there's only 1 point in it. In second place is Hungry Like a Wolf with 21 points. And out in front at the moment with a whopping 22 points, ladies and gentlemen, is Quiz Team Aguilera. Let's give him a massive round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen. So they're out in front by a point at the moment. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We were in the 1960s and now we're going to go into the 1970s. We're going to head on over into the 1970s. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to Reel of Fortune. Just because I'm conscious of time, we're going to go to Reel of Fortune now, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be going over the match game. We're going to Reel of Fortune, ladies and gentlemen. Reel of Fortune, which was the first game show to be re-imported into the UK, actually. There'd been a bit of a 20-year gap. Game shows from the US hadn't been imported into the UK for quite a few years. Most of them were coming from Europe. Now, this was a massive hit in the UK, and it did re-engage that relationship between the US and UK, and we ended up with the same name. There was no different names, ladies and gentlemen. Come and join me for this next game show round. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Now I get to put on my shades because it's the 70s after all. I've got a love symbol around here with me somewhere as well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's 2 games in this particular round. The first one is, can you solve the word wall? What we'd like you to do is fill in the blanks. Now, we want both the correct answer as well as a funny alternative given by an American gentleman in the 1970s. So we want the correct answer and a funny alternative that was given in the 1970s. Now, you'll be surprised, lots of people do seem to get this correct, and I'm not quite sure how, but they do seem to get it correct. What I will give you is a bit of a clue. The gentleman from the 1970s, they got the artist correct. They got the first 2 words wrong. So they only got the first 2 words wrong. If you identify either of those words, you'll get a point. And you'll also get a point for sending us the correct answer. Best of luck with this, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute on the timer. The time starts now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now, no need to actually submit anything yet, as I'm going to be journeying on into a breakout room now. That team are going to have a go at spinning our reel. You're going to have a go at spinning our reel, our live reel, ladies and gentlemen. So, best of luck. Now, if I come into your breakout room, can you please mute YouTube. You need to mute YouTube because I'm going to be in your breakout room. If you don't mute YouTube, you're going to hear me twice. So please mute YouTube. Now, if I don't come into your breakout room, not to worry. You're still in the game. You're going to be trying to guess the colour that they're going to land on. However, the team that I do go into the breakout room with, you've got a bit more up for grabs. So just give me one moment. I'm on the way in now.
I want the moon. I want the...
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in breakout room 2. Let's give them a massive round of applause. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a massive round of applause. This is Quiz Team Aguilera. Right, guys. Thumbs up. Now, there's a bit up for grabs here for you guys. You're going to have a go at spinning our Reel of Fortune. Are you excited?
Super excited.
Yeah.
Dominic, I see some yes from Kenneth. Super excited from Dominic. Shanna, we saw you clapping, but you're on mute. But I can assure everyone that she was clapping. Did you enjoy Duran Duran, Shanna?
Thank you so much. It was my first album.
Oh, we love that. Was Hungry Like a Wolf wasn't on the first album, was it? Was it?
No, it's just my first album.
Okay, well, I absolutely loved that. I'll have to tell you one day about when I saw them. They were really, really good. They were really good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's expose them to the real. Shanna, I must say, your facial expressions are fantastic. In awe of the wheel. In awe of the wheel. I absolutely love that. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you're going to see the reel. There it is. We've got Evan in the studio today who's going to be spinning the reel for you. Now, as you can see, there's a few bits and pieces up for grabs. Now, the last team landed on lose a point. You don't want that. You don't want that. Where things start to get interesting is you can gain 1 point, gain 2 points, gain 3 points. You can gain 2 points and spin again. You might steal 2 points from the other team. That's a bit of a jackpot. And finally, if you end up on pass, we'll go into the other breakout room and they'll have a go at spinning the reel. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have one question for you, which is this. Would you like Evan to spin the reel slow, medium or fast? And I'll give you a bit of background on Evan. He's a gym instructor and a calisthenics master. He can walk down the stairs on his hands and do all of this crazy stuff. And once he span it so hard, it came off its hinges. But we're game if anything if you are, ladies and gentlemen. So amongst your team, which would you like? Slow, medium or fast?
Fast.
Yeah, Quiz Team Aguilera likes to do it fast.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, against all parental guidance, they've gone for the fast spin. Here we go. A fast spin, please, Evan. No taking it off its hinges this time. No, there he is. Give it a whip. Oh, look at that control. Look at that control. He's learnt his lesson, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. He's coming in. See how they get on. Now, the other team are trying to guess what colour you're going to land on. But for you guys, there's a tiny bit more up for grabs. Here we go. You can see our digital connection there. This is what happens when it's live. Oh, plus 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. Plus 2 points. Plus 2 points. No messing about. No messing about, guys. You've extended your lead. There you go. It is very close, though, at this point. It's very close. Anything can happen. So well done. How do you feel? You're taking away 2 points.
I would have rather stolen 2 points.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Okay, well, we've heard it from Shanna, ladies and gentlemen. She's obviously here to win this afternoon, and they're on track. But will Hungry Like the Wolf catch them? All will be revealed. Thank you for being excellent contestants. Thank you for being excellent contestants. I'm heading back to the other breakout room now. You can submit your answers for the first question. Submit your answers for the first question, and then we'll be going back and revealing what the answers are. And we'll see if the other team managed to guess the colour right as well. Thank you for playing, guys. I'll see you again on the end. Best of luck. May you hold on to your lead. We'll see. Thank you for playing, guys. See you in a few. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back to the main breakout room now. I'm back to the main breakout room. And let's see, did Hungry Like the Wolf guess light blue? I'm checking my end now. Did Hungry Like the Wolf guess light blue? We will find out, ladies and gentlemen. We will find out. They went for green. They went for green, I'm afraid. So there we go. But you did pick up a point for part of the alternative. You picked up a point for part of the alternative. So very well done on that one. Very well done on that one. We'll reveal what that is in just a moment. In just a moment. So good stuff. Picking up a point there. And you also picked up a point for the first part as well. So very good stuff. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're going to go back and reveal what the answers are now. We're going to reveal what the answers are now. So, we're just going to show you the funny alternative, which was this. I Have the Wine by Johnny Cash. That was the funny alternative. Well done, Hungry Like the Wolf. You picked up a point for wine there. You picked up a point for wine, so very well done. I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash is, of course, the correct original answer as well. So, very well done for getting that correct. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. Now, with that, we are back to the studio. And we're going on to the 1980s now. Heading on over to the 1980s. Now, the 1980s saw technology start to pick up. And we started to get a bigger variety of game shows, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this was a massive hit in the USA. And surprisingly, it's never made it over to the UK. Who knows why? Because it's an excellent game show, ladies and gentlemen. And this one really takes the power into your own hands, as you will see. So, come and join me for our next game show, ladies and gentlemen. Game show of the 1980s. It's this one. Check it out. Haven't timed that very well. It's this one. Check it out.
Now entering the studio are today's contestants. An advertising copywriter originally from Miami, Florida, Frank Sullivan. A freelance copywriter originally from Plainview, New York, Lois Feinstein. And an energy demonstrator from Waverly, Ohio, Greg Hopkins. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
We go, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, where have I gone? Now I've actually got a wig for this. Now the moustache I think's had it, but I do have my little 70s afro. We'll see if I can put on Alex's moustache as well. There we are. Tell you what you think of that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Now, in this particular round, you get to choose your category. You get to choose your own category. So best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. Now you'll see on the form it actually says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. The point is not worth 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's just too many points, we realise. And there's the moustache, it's gone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you've played the original version of this game show previously, you will know that if you get a question right, you gain a point. But if you get a question wrong, you lose a point. So it's a lot to gamble for, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know the answer, I'd suggest leaving it blank. It's up to you. Now you get to pick the category. So let's have a look at the categories up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. Rhyme. US landmarks. TP your house. And we also had the right tool. We had the right tool. Yes, November. And talking math, ladies and gentlemen. So pick your category, please. Pick your category, please. and then answer the questions within that category. Remember, every one that you get correct will be worth the amount of points it says on the form. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But if you get one of them wrong, you will lose the point. So it's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's 2 minutes for this round. 2 minutes for this round. Best of luck with this. We'll see you on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. So best of luck with this. Send us your answers. Send us your answers, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's a tricky one to go through all of the answers. I have to reel them off super quickly because there's so many. So I'm going to do a bit of a quick list once we get your answers in, ladies and gentlemen. So best of luck with this. Best of luck with this. I'm intrigued to see which categories each team went for. Intrigued to see which categories each team went for. So, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. There's been quite a lot of success with Teach the Rhyme. So we'll see. Did any of the teams pick that this afternoon? Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. When you're happy with your answers, click submit. Hungry like the wolf. You've gone for US landmarks. But has it paid off? Has it paid off? You've not done badly. You've not done badly, I can confirm. Although it appears to me that you got the easiest one incorrect. Interestingly, quite a few people get that one incorrect, and then you've done really well on the others. You've got all of the others correct. So you've picked up 13. Is it 13? You've picked up a good amount of points in that one. Good amount of points in that one. Oh, what am I talking about? I was reading a previous game's score. What am I talking about? We'll go through all of the answers in just one moment, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go through all of the answers in just one moment. And we'll see, will Hungry Like the Wolf, will they narrow the gap between Quiz Team Aguilera? Will they narrow the gap between Quiz Team Aguilera? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go back. Let's take a look at the answers. Let's take a look at the answers now. Now, as I said, there's lots to go through. So, you can sort of have a, maybe squint and zoom in to see if you can see these. But the right tool, we had a saw, a wrench, a clamp, a rasp, a lathe. Then yes, November is Sagittarius or Scorpio. We would have accepted the Summer Olympics, adoption, philosophy. And I could barely see this myself. The Leonids. Then we had talking math, which was the root, the hypotenuse, the matrix, trigonometry, derivative, differentiation accepted. Let's go over to US landmarks, I think, which was the Gateway Arch, the Lincoln Memorial, the Seattle Space Needle, Fort Sumter, and Disney Hall. So well done if you got any of those correct at home, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with that, we're heading back to the studio. And we've got a time for probably a couple more rounds, ladies and gentlemen, a couple more rounds at this point. So what we're going to do is that the next round we're going to head on over to is Pun House. The next round we're going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen, is Pun House. So we're going to be going past Supermarket Suite. We're going to be going into Pun House, ladies and gentlemen. So best of luck with this. Now, the 90s, I would say, are my favourite. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Better keeping the wig on. Right, the 90s are my favourite era, and that is because there was a lot of budget floating around for different game shows, especially in both markets, both the US and the UK were doing a lot better financially, and there was a bit of money that TV stations were investing into bigger sets and bolder ideas. We started to get all of these crazy game shows. In the UK, we had something called Noel's House Party. It came up with Mr. Blobby, which you see below you there. Something that both the US and the UK experienced was Gladiators, which essentially saw professional athletes taking on contestants inside a huge arena on a load of physical tasks and challenges. A lot of the first game shows to capitalise on the new access to funding were actually built for children. Now, in the US, the first one was Doubly Dare. In the UK, the first one, I believe, was Cheggers Plays Pop. But they came together in the 1990s doing the same game show, ladies and gentlemen. That was our version, which is Pun House. So come and join me for the next game show of the evening. It is Pun House.
Table 16.
Hey, potato heads! I'm gonna dry my hair with the world's biggest hair dryer. Today on...
It's a real crazy show where anything can go.
Cheers, the guy who puts the fun in Fun House, JD Rock!
Wacky contestants, messy games, the Fun Kart Grand Prix race, and a crazy chase to win lots of prizes. Now here's the guy who puts the fun into Fun House, Pat Shaw!
And here's the Fun House!
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, here's the Pun House. There you go.
Yes.
You see, I've stolen both of those presenters' hairstyles. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pun House. Now, the original version of this game show took part inside a huge indoor soft playhouse where teams would go head-to-head on tasks and challenges that included guns, balloons, confetti, and the most notorious part was probably the Fun Kart Grand Prix race. So, ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with the original game show, we've got a challenge for you. It is a game show night after all, so now we have a challenge for you. In this particular challenge, ladies and gentlemen, we would like you to find an item from within your own home and throw it up in the air and catch it behind your back 3 times in a row. So none of this juggling behind the back business. You've got to throw it up in the air, over your shoulder, catch it behind your back 3 times in a row. Now there's a kicker. You need to do it with your hands covered in slimy washing up liquid because that's the gunge. That represents the gunge. Now we will be checking, ladies and gentlemen, we will be checking. So best of luck with this. A few items we can suggest are a ball, maybe a sponge. Someone once used an inflatable crocodile. It worked very well. They did manage to do it. So it's up to you. Don't go using the grand piano or, you know, an antique record player. It won't end well. 2 minutes on the clock for this, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes. Send us your videos. Now, what I will say is smaller videos are better. They upload quicker. If you do have any problems with the upload, let Ed know and you can send us the video via email. But smaller videos are better. 2 minutes on the clock. Anyone can give this a go, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone can give this a go. You can either film a selfie or you can film your Zoom screen. That's what most people do. Film the Zoom screen of the people attempting to do it. The more people who give it a go, the more likely you are to complete the challenge. Best of luck. 2 minutes. Time starts now.
Go!
So well done there, well done there. Ed tells me that one of the teams did complete the challenge. He was watching for you, so very good stuff. We can actually enter the points for you if you prefer. Very well done. Now, there is another part to Punhouse, ladies and gentlemen. The most notorious part was the Fun Kart Grand Prix race, which saw two teams go head-to-head on a wacky go-karting track that would collect tokens along the way. Now, the original version of this, obviously we couldn't get any go-karts, but we have actually imported our own version from the USA, in fact. We had to import it from the USA. It's a 6-lane Hot Wheels drag race. You're going to be placing your bets on the car you think is the fastest. You'll get 3 points if you get the right car. Now, there are 6 cars to choose from, 6 lanes to choose from. 6 cars, 6 lanes, same thing. You will get 3 points if you get first place correct, but you will not get any points for runners up, I'm afraid. So, best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you like car puns. It is Punhouse after all. Check out our version of the Fun Kart Grand Prix race.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Get on home, get on home.
We've got avocado, and in lane 3 is cardinal sin. Lane 4 is too fast, too furious. Lane 5 is carnivorous. And then in lane 6, ladies and gentlemen, it's Caribbean. It's Caribbean. There's a little glimpse of what to expect, a little glimpse of what to expect. So, place those bets, place those bets. We're going to be heading off any second now, so get those bets in, ladies and gentlemen. Get those bets in. There they are. 6 cars to choose from. Who will be the winner? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Away they go. It is lane 4, ladies and gentlemen. Lane 4. Lane 4. That's too fast. Too furious. Massive round of applause there. Well done if you put your faith in Too Fast and Furious. You just earned your team 3 points. Now with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the studio. Ah, there we go. And I can lose the wig, although if it was anything like the Jeopardy round, it might be better on. Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Well done if you put your faith in Too Fast, Too Furious. Now, we've got time for one more game show round, ladies and gentlemen. We've got time for one more game show round. We're heading into the noughties now. We're heading into the noughties. And this was the dawn of reality, real-time television. And it meant that lots of game shows were struggling to make it onto the bill, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of game shows are struggling to make it on the bill. Unless they had a reality TV element, they weren't being included in the programming. That was, of course, until game show god Noel Edmonds to return to the scene. Now, this is one of the most successful game shows of all time now, going international. But it was Noel Edmonds who broke the trend in the UK, and then this is now sold throughout the world. It's one of the biggest brands within game showing history. It's this one.
This season on the Chase, the Beast is back.
Not the Chase.
Deal or No Deal, a TV phenomenon sweeping the world.
You heard him, no deal.
A record-breaking hit in over 35 countries: Australia, Europe.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is my Howie Noel Edmonds hybrid / Noel Edmonds gone feral during lockdown, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Make of it what you will. It looks like Right Said Fred's been eaten by Hagrid. I don't know. Right, ladies and gentlemen. 3 points up for grabs. This is Banker's deal. 3 points up for grabs. 2 identically sealed boxes. No question of set for 1. Do you want to swap or no swap, ladies and gentlemen? So if you decide to swap, you'll be gaining your team. Oh no, I can't tell you what happens if you decide to swap. If you pick the right box, you'll gain your team 3 points. And if you pick the wrong box, you'll gain your team -3 points, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. This here is your no swap box, ladies and gentlemen. This is your no swap box. Above me is your swap box. So it's completely up to you what you'd like to do, ladies and gentlemen. Decide, do you want to swap or no swap? We'll give you about 30 seconds. Oh, I wonder who that could be. There we go. Oh, it's the banker. Right, Mr. Banker, we haven't got much time left, so can you give me an offer? What do you mean you're going to get me in trouble by procrastinating? No, we need an answer, Mr. Banker. Okay, well, I'll let them know. I'm afraid the bankers made you a bit of a dreary offer, ladies and gentlemen. He's made you an offer of 0 points. It's probably the safe option. You won't gain any points, but you won't lose any points. So actually now you have the chance to swap, no swap, or take the banker's deal. We're going to give you 30 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Send us if you'd like to swap, no swap, or take the banker's deal. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now everything can change. This is a strong round to end on, because this decision can change it all. Will Quiz Team Aguilera, have they been caught by Hungry Like the Wolf? Have Quiz Team Aguilera been caught by Hungry Like the Wolf or not, ladies and gentlemen? Will they swap or no swap? Will they take the banker's deal? All will be revealed. Quiz Team Aguilera are in there at lightning speed. With lightning speed. We've just got to wait to see what Hungry Like a Wolf decides, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you've gone for different answers. You've gone for different answers. So now all can be revealed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'm going to reveal the no swap box. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Did you beat the banker? There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. If you decided to no swap, you've just earned your team 3 whole points. And just to show you that there's no funny business, Evan, there he is. Please reveal the swap box. -3 points, ladies and gentlemen. -3 points. So there you go. Very well done. Now we're going to reveal the scores. We're going to reveal the scores to you in the main Zoom call. So it's all going to be on Zoom now. We're going to shut the breakout rooms. It's all going to be on Zoom now. There's a short intermission from us, and we'll be revealing the scores.
Well, like, what is she doing?
I couldn't. I mean, the whole time I was like, "Am I live? What am I looking at?" So I was probably like, "Was this an IQ test? Because if so."
Look at that background.
Oh, look at
lady.
that! Wow.
We're liking that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's time to do the points. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for embracing the game show night. We raced through that a bit. I know you guys have got a hard stop, so I'll give you the points. Thank you so much for playing. We obviously have lots of more game show rounds. We do longer experiences, shorter experiences. So thank you so much for coming down and playing. We created all of these in lockdown, and we wouldn't be here without the support of people like yourselves. We really wouldn't. So thank you so much for being such great contestants this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I can reveal there's 1 point in it. There's 1 point in it, ladies and gentlemen. 1 point in it. So, it's tight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and I'll tell you what, you're gonna be annoyed when I reveal it as well, and I'll explain why in a minute. So drum rolls, please, on a very, very commendable 31 points, ladies and gentlemen, and only because they didn't get the favourite team name. It's Quiz Team Aguilera, meaning Hungry Like the Wolf, have picked them to the post at the end. And it's the team name that's done it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the team name that's done it. So make of that what you will. They got you scored equally on Pun House. You scored equally on Pun House. Quiz Team Aguilera, you brought it back with Banker's Deal, but it was the Geo Parody round that won it for Hungry Like the Wolf. The Geo Parody round is what won it. So well done. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming down and playing. Thank you so much for being awesome contestants. Dominic, we're going to make you the host now. We're going to make you the host. Thank you so much for stepping up and stepping in and making that decision for the first round as well. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me. That's it from Ed. Thank you so much for playing. You were absolutely awesome. We hope you had a good time. Maybe we'll see you again. Take care of yourselves and best of luck with everything. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Okay, guys, good stuff. Well done. Through that was slight panic constantly on our team. I don't know about you guys, but got there in the end. And congratulations to Hungry Like the Wolf for the stunning victory. Well done.
I just want to know how much it crushed the 4 alpha personality types on the other side to lose, especially Barrett.